Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another Part 2 Marvel Contest of Champions Champion Overview video by me, the one and only, your man Roy. Now, as people have said before, the Part 2 videos can sometimes be pretty good because it is showing you how to use some of the old school characters and their glory in terms of how to use them. But today's video, the Part 2 of Nebula, is a juicy one. I'm really hoping you're going to enjoy this one, guys, because she is one of my favourite champions for just sheer damage potential if you can use her effectively. So we are going to utilise her against the Winter Soldier in the Realm of Legends, because that's going to give us the fullest potential to show you exactly what this girl is capable of. But first of all, I'm going to show you my 6-star Nebula, guys. This was one of the luckiest pulls I've ever made, along with Sunspot and Doctor Doom. But in terms of sheer power output, she's just absolutely gorgeous. As I said in the part 1 video, guys, she doesn't need to be awakened to be a really good attacker. It just gives her a little bit more survivability if you do have her awakened. So even at a level 20 SIG, you can see that I've got just under a 50% chance to regain a self-repair if I've run out of the initial 2 that I start with. But basically we're able to remove 3 shock debuffs, gaining 5 electroshock charges. If an attacker deals 110% more of their attack in a single hit, then we are able to repair that with the 2 self-repair charges over the 5-second period. If they're up against robots, then every electroshock charge is going to reduce their accuracy ability by 20%, and we've got that double immunity with poison and bleed as well. So really useful to bring in against Winter Soldier if he's launching those bleeds at us. We are going to charge our weapon, hold and block, generate an electroshock charge every 9.9 seconds, but the shocks that we deal is going to deal just over 1,000 energy damage per charge over 6 seconds. So as I said in the part 1 video, guys, the Nebula has a maximum of 20 electroshock charges that she can store. If we get a well-timed block, then that is going to deal 20,000 damage over 6 seconds. So we do have to sacrifice a little bit of chip damage through the block, because we are going to have to hold block almost for 20 seconds of a fight to get those charges up. But against some of the Realm of Legends and Labyrinth bosses, you know, where the health pool is just ridiculous, then Nebula is, in my opinion, a very good option for whittling that down very quickly. Our heavy attacks are going to give us 1 shock charge, dealing 1,000 energy damage over 6 seconds, so again, quick discharge. But the special attack too, if we get up to that 20 maximum, then for every shock debuff on the opponent, we are going to deal a massive 2,000 odd damage over 3 seconds. Now, if we do that by 10, then that's going to give us 21,000 damage, but we are going for the full 40 in this fight, so that's effectively going to allow us to eliminate 80,000 damage over a 3-second period if we can get those 20 shocks applied to him. If we get up to special attack 3, if we decide to go that route, then for every strike that we make, it's going to impact a shock on the opponent, dealing 1,000 energy damage over 3 seconds. So very easy for this champion to do some ridiculous damage, and we're going to take a look at that right now in the Realm of Legends fight against Winter Soldier. So again, she does have some synergy in the form of the Guardians, you know, increasing critical rating, health and critical damage rating, but we're not going to bother too much about that. She doesn't need it, guys. This lady is an absolute beast, as long as we can persevere with the chip damage through the block in order to charge up the electroshock charges. So let's go to this. So you just need to be careful if you are a parry player that once you build up that one electroshock charge, then you are going to discharge it. So you need to be very, very careful between mixing up the attacks to get up to that power level of special 2, but also if you're dexing any attacks, not to launch the parry, because you're going to lose all the charges. But we're just about there, guys. 20 charges. So let's see if we can do this and watch the damage fall off. 40. There we go. So 75% damage after 25 hits on the combo meter, guys. It's just insane levels of damage if we can persevere with it and get it up there. So we're going to go again. And it's good especially for champions that have long special animations or long heavy attack animations that we can avoid, because that's just going to give us more time where we're charging those electroshock charges to the best of our ability. But you do see there we are taking a good amount of chip damage. We're down to 85% now. So it is one that you really need to be comfortable with the chip damage coming off, because if not, she can lose health pretty quickly. She hasn't got the biggest health pool in the world, but she's got enough, guys. Look at this. I mean, just under 50%, and we've only hit 45 times with our melee hits. The shock damage that comes off the special 2 is just something insane. So what we're going to do is we're going to get up to the 20 charges again, but I'm going to go for the special 3 this time. Just so you can see the level of shock damage that can be done after the special 3 on an ongoing basis with the melee hits. And then after that, we should get to the point where another special 2 should take him down to just about completely annihilated. That wasn't what we wanted to see. We're wasting our 10 seconds. So much for that. But as I said in the video, guys, we win some, we lose some. We can't be perfect in these. I've lost many a fight that you've seen in some of the videos as well. But it's all a learning curve. It's a fun and enjoyment of the game, guys. So this is going to take him down to about 15% or so. I think we can maybe get up to... We might get up to another special 3, I don't know. Our critical damage that she's outputting is pretty nice going. No, we're not going to get there. We're just going to do another couple of charges, launch a special 2, and then that should be us. There we go. So yes, we're down to about 40% health ourselves. But remember, against a 75,000 health champion, it's a massive health pool. Again, we got hit, so we had some damage taken off that couldn't. But personally speaking, I would be able to do maybe 2 or 3 champions in Realm of Legends with Nebula just in the one run at the level that I've got her there. The 5-star is again really good if you can get her up, a lot more viable than the 6-star, and that rank 5-star is going to do some pretty neat damage if you can get it. Even the 4-star for early on champions, if you're coming up your way through Act 4, and you've got an awakened or unawakened Nebula, the awakened one is going to increase your survivability, but that Nebula is going to melt most of the champions you're up against, even in Act 4. So really hoping you enjoyed the video there, guys. If you did, make sure and hit the thumbs up. If you want to leave a comment, any ideas, suggestions or comments you want to leave, drop a note below. And if you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button and the notify so that you know when they go live. But until next time, guys, hope you enjoyed that. All the best, enjoy your weekend, and we'll catch up soon for the next video. Ta-ra now.